The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for supporting our channel by watching and listening.
Find us on the web at mbradio.web.
Welcome to Veteran Talk with Magic Mike, where what's important to you is important to us. Let's talk. I'm your host, Magic Mike, and today we're diving deep into something close to my heart. How sharing your story and getting behind the mic can be a powerful form of rehabilitation. Whether you're fresh out of service, years into civilian life.
20 years. It's been 20 years since we saw each other in Iraq. And he looks older in person.
Now, we're not all poets or motivational speakers, but you'd be amazed at how therapeutic it can be just to talk. One thing I've learned is that every story has value. Doesn't matter if you were on the front lines or behind a desk. Your experience is worth sharing, and trust me, somebody out there needs to hear it. Broadcasting gives us a way to say, hey, this is who I am, and this is what I've been through. It bridges gaps, builds community, and creates new purpose.
Hey, that was short, and we're live here on Veterans Talk with yours truly, Magic Mike, and my co-host, Andrea. So, as you all know, we may be having some technical difficulties. I'm looking here, and it looks like it says we're not live, but that's okay. If we're not, we'll put it on later. So those of you guys who are listening to me live right now, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate all you're doing. And I'd like to welcome back my beautiful co-host, Andrea.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was fun last week. We had a lot to talk about. But I want to stay a little more focused this time, right? On talking about your veterans. We got sidetracked just in convo. But Veterans Day, following this past Tuesday, there's been events happening all last week through the weekend with parades and amazing things. Hopefully everybody got to experience all that fun stuff to celebrate our veterans this past week.
Yeah, it's a good point. We hope you guys all had a good Veterans Day. Remember, Veterans Day is for us, Memorial Day is for them, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. What did you do for Veterans Day? Did you have any fun or anything like that? Did you go out and eat a lot of hot dogs? It was cold, I'm sure, because it was cold across the United States. So
yeah, it was definitely chilly, but one of the girls and the grandbaby, we headed out to a parade, had a great time. Did eat some hot dogs, in fact, chili dogs. At a small little town near us, and it was perfect.
Where did you
short and sweet? It was a short and sweet parade, but there were 2 marching bands, which is pretty cool, and a lot of old tanks and old armory, and
I think that's so
princesses waving.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's so important because, in our time growing up, I shouldn't say our time, but in my time growing up, it was really unique to go to a parade and you see the soldiers marching and stuff. And that really is what little boys and little girls often think about, right? They think about, that's what I want to be. I want to be, I want to be that soldier or whatever be it. You know what I mean? So, I'm trying to see what's in the background here. Oh, that's my mic. I'm sitting here looking at what this is. It's my mic. Anyway, I promise you it's only coffee I'm drinking. But yeah, as a kid growing up, you always see the, you see the tanks and the soldiers marching and stuff. And you're like, oh, and then you go home and you play, you play your marching games and stuff like that. Or like you said, a little girl sees the princess waving in the trucks. And stuff.
It was kind of, so in a small town, they were throwing like Mardi Gras beads and stuff too. It's just a little.
We used to get candy. Did they throw candy?
Yeah, they threw candy too.
Yeah, the candy was the coolest
cold.
thing.
It was cold, and so the bubble gum was rock hard. But like beggars can't be choosers. As the grandma, of course, I'm like running out into the street collecting like bonbons so that the 3-year-old doesn't have to get out of her little stroller. But she was digging the marching bands, and so for Christmas, we got some drums.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
How old is she again? 3, right?
She's 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud. What does mom say? What does mom say about it?
Drums at your house.
Yeah,
they're
staying at your house.
At your house.
Yeah, they're definitely staying there.
Well, the loud toys always, with Christmas coming up and birthdays and stuff, there's always loud toys. And I don't know, for some reason, grandparents love the sound of things.
Well, grandparents love the sound of things because they don't have to listen to it 24/7. They let them play
Yeah.
at their house for a little bit and then send them on home.
Exactly, and on their way they go.
Yeah, disrespectful.
I do know that there's a vacuum that Kara has on the wish list, and it's a working vacuum. So it's a vacuum for sure. Will actually work. Why doesn't she
I
just buy
believe
her a
they
Dyson?
call that child labor in most countries, but in our country,
buy
it's
her
a
a
toy.
Dyson,
Sure,
you know?
come here, Guadalupe. Vacuum.
Yeah,
clean floors.
we had little Charlotte. She loves the vacuum. As soon as Grandma brings out the vacuum, she loves it. She doesn't like the Roomba, but she does like the
Doesn't
other
like the
vacuum.
what? The Roomba.
Yeah,
Terrified of that little thing, huh?
terrified.
But yeah, I had a pretty chilled Veterans Day. I've spent it
Yeah.
with family and people that are near and dear to me and I love dearly and stuff. And went to a parade in a little small town and froze to death watching all my friends on vehicles. They're like, hey, you're in a warm car and I'm here on the
Yeah, all
side.
the local officials, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty neat. But it was neat. It was neat. I knew
Yeah.
a lot of people are in a parade, and it's really wholesome, I guess is the best way to describe
So
it.
would you rather be a spectator or would you rather be in the cars waving to people?
In the car waving.
Oh,
It was
really? Like without a doubt, you're waving.
It was cold.
Interesting. Interesting. I felt it was pretty nostalgic actually walking up to the little area where you can grab your coffee, hot chocolate, and they had a
Yeah,
bonfire going
that's always cool.
and
That's always cool.
just sitting there waiting. But like I said, parade was short and sweet. It was actually perfect. It was perfect for a 3-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah. Shifting gears a little bit. Is the shutdown over with? Did they vote on that yet? Does anybody know? Are we still shut down? Are we not shut down? They said Wednesday. I don't know.
It seems like there's more bills that are being put or more changes and stuff that are being put on the table. I think it's just a delay tactic.
Oh yeah, it said they reopened.
Oh, they did. Oh, good.
Yeah, it says that they reopened. Government shutdown as live updates as federal agency reopens and employees return to work. The longest government shutdown.
Pretty
in
sure they'll go
US
back to work on Monday. It's Thursday.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen up.
I'm just saying.
This bullshit. Not only did I get furloughed, but then you brought my ass back to work on a Friday.
Friday. I was looking forward to my
That's some shit.
my
Hey, you know what?
4-day
That's some
weekend.
crap the government would do. Really.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Make it a veteran holiday, the day that people went, or not a veteran holiday, a federal holiday, the day that the government went back to work.
I mean, what do
It'll
you
be
want?
the
We just
Friday.
backpage you
It'll be like the Friday after Veterans Day every year.
Well, I wanted to show off my swag. I got really nice swag.
Oh yeah, it's Army
Got
swag.
an
Yeah.
Army sweatshirt with a hoodie. It's got the Army colors and everything like that.
Yeah.
But check this out. You ready? Ah, look at that, huh? That's a nice swag.
That's
Courtesy
slick.
of Cracker Barrel.
Is it screen printed?
It is not. It's embroidered. It's actually embroidered. That's actually
Oh,
embroidered.
it's embroidered.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is embroidered.
that's high.
This is embroidered. I hate it because the camera's backwards. This is embroidered. And this is embroidered.
That's like genuine Army.
Well, it says
stuff
official.
here.
It says official U.S. military. So yeah. So it's. I tried
Well,
to
they
look
have-
to see where
I
it
think
was
they
made
have to
at.
do
Like,
that for the logo, right?
yeah. I mean, I tried to see where it was made at. Like,
I'm
where-
pretty sure it wasn't the USA, but
No, it wasn't. It was in Pakistan. But I tried to see.
was it really in Pakistan?
Yeah, it says made in Pakistan.
Oh, interesting.
So, because I was trying to see if I could get a different size or something. So I wanted to see who made it. Like, is it made by like Sports Authority? Or, I know I just dated myself, but is it made by a big company? And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not, it doesn't say it. It just says U.S. official military, United States Army, whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
And then it says made in Pakistan. In Pakistan.
So the same people that call you to try to get you to pay the IRS are the same people that made my sweater.
Really?
I'm just saying. Let's play a segment I like to call "Is It Racist?" Yeah, it's really, really racist.
No, that's not. It's stereotyping, right?
It's
Is that
factual.
what it's called?
It's
Stereotyping.
factual. I think.
Well, it's factual. If you literally saw the sign or the tag that says "Made in Pakistan," then it's
right.
truly made in Pakistan. But anyway, so how did you feel this week? Did you connect with any old buds, old comrades? Any interesting combos that came up? Or you
I don't
seem
know.
to know people everywhere you go. So what?
I
Did you meet
believe him.
anybody new from your past?
Well, did I? Man, my memory is not that great. Did I? Jog my memory. Did I talk about that with you?
I don't think you did. No.
Okay, good. I thought I was being put on the.
I just didn't know.
I thought I was being put on the spot. Let's see how bad his memory is. What do you do for a living? Well, I used to co-host with this guy named Magic Mike, but now I'm his caretaker. Wow. Great book find. If I can just address this real quick, I'll cover up the price. Great book find. It's a great book. It's called I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? Yeah.
Good Boundaries and Goodbyes.
Yeah, it's called Good Boundaries and Goodbyes, Loving Others Without Losing the Best of Who You Are. It's a good book if you guys get a chance to grab it. It's really neat. The American Valor Awards at American Vet Center in Washington, D.C. were this past weekend. Really cool. Rob Riggles had his beard shaved off.
Oh, he did. Interesting.
Yeah, he looks really young. He looks really young. Really young.
He's a handsome fella.
Yeah, I don't like that whole long beard look. You know what I mean? That he had going on when we were there and we met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much.
I mean, he still looked all right. I mean, if you're asking, if you want an answer.
Nobody's asking, lady. Nobody. He's got a couple mil more than I do.
Yeah, well,
I'm getting beat up by this microphone. I'm trying to think what else happened this weekend. I mean, we had an event. I mean, November is just always so full of stuff.
It is. Yeah, November, December, it seems like, is pretty jam-packed. But you had an event today, right, at a local elementary school?
That was really cool. I wore my uniform and went to this local elementary school. I got invited by two kids. One is a neighbor, and the other one is his dad. And they all go to our church. And thank God they were both the invites were at the same school, so I got to see them both. But they were different times, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, well, the different grades were singing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was really neat. It was really neat. I felt really blessed to even be invited, but it was like a little breakfast and stuff like that. And they had a raffle, and not a raffle, but like a door prize raffle, whatever. And I got, you ready for this?
Tell me.
I got a once in a lifetime experience to ride around the track in a NASCAR.
It would be a twice in a lifetime experience if you became a NASCAR driver. But for somebody who that's
Fair.
not their ambition, I think that's great. Did you call Mike?
Mark. Yeah.
You got to call Mark and get it set up, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to call the number.
That's very cool. Were there many people there in their uniform?
There was one other gentleman. He was a retired first sergeant, Marine Corps. Very nice. Just everybody's so nice, it's really neat. It's a real wholesome town and stuff. But I got the door prize. I opened it up, and it was a letter in there with a Xerox copy of a NASCAR, and it said, "Call Mark to set up drive." I'm gonna call Mark and be like, "I'm sorry, you have the wrong number."
I'm sorry.
There's no Mark there. No, there's not. What is your name? My name is Ted. Ted, you don't work for NASCAR by chance? No, I'm not. I'm actually homeless.
You'd be calling back to school and be like, did Mark give you another contact number?
Call back to the school.
Did Mark have
another number for Mark by chance?
I was one of two fellas in the uniform that won the NASCAR experience. Is there somebody that can help me find where Mark is?
Yeah. Can you there's nobody knows Mark?
It was Mark is, but it was donated. And that was nice. It
was donated. It was sweet. Yeah. I like your idea though. So off record, so behind in the behind stage, backstage, Andrea and I were talking, and I told her about, we were talking just about, phone calls in general and stuff like that. She said, can I say it? She said,
I saw it on
Andrea said the next time you get a phone call from somebody,
unlisted number,
number, right? You don't know who it is. Answer it and just go, hey, I hid the body. What do you want me to do with the clothes and stuff? You want me to burn that? Just answer it like that. Just like be serious as heck. Instead of going, hello, this is Mike, or hi, this is Andrea, or hi, this is John, or whatever. Just go, yeah, hey, listen, we just finished burying the body. What do you want us to do with the clothes and stuff? You want us to get rid of it? They're either going to do they beg your pardon and go, oh, I'm sorry. Is this Giuseppe? This isn't Giuseppe. Oh, my bad. Just forget. Click and hang up on them. They're never going to call back. They're never going to call back.
I can't wait till it's a bill collector.
Oh,
so my dad loves. So they live in Canada, and their last name is it's a simple English name. You'd pronounce it English, but a lot of times people call with a French accent. And so my dad loves when they call and they ask for Monsieur Granger. And so he goes, no, there's nobody here by that name. What can I help you out with? And then he starts talking to them. Well, so that's somebody who's nearly 80 and nearly 80. Gosh, my dad is 81. My dad is the big 80 plus one this year. And so, yeah, he talks to them. He entertains that conversation because he has nothing else to do, apparently. What are you eating?
That was a bad one. I'm eating malt balls, like Whoppers.
Yeah,
you know, the malt ball.
Yeah, I
And
love a good.
that one was
a
really
good Whopper.
that one was really soft.
Oh yeah, that's like a hit or miss. Sometimes malt balls can.
That was really bad, actually.
Yeah, so it was a caramel, is basically what it was on the inside. Yeah, does that stop you from eating them when that kind of stuff happens?
Yeah, I kind of get disappointed. I do, but I go back to my coffee. And it's almost like having like you don't know what's in it. Like it's supposed to be crunchy and stuff, but instead it's soft, and you're thinking to yourself, did a worm get in there and eat all?
It's like oh gosh, look at I've got Department of Homeland Security mug going on.
You know, if somebody happens to see this show or watches it, you're done, right?
But I'm giving you the this side. Like if I had a Coke can, I'd have to put my hand over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because we're not sponsored, obviously, by
Department of Homeland Security.
by DHS.
Nor do we want to get anybody upset over that. I think that's going to bring us to our first break, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to Veterans Talk on Military Broadcast Radio, the radio station that gives veterans a voice. We're going to take a quick break, and we shall be right back. And I promise we're going to talk about some good stuff, so you might want to stay with us and check it out. Yeah, we'll see. This is
maybe we'll have a few more malt balls.
Oh, stop it! I'm not really. Stop it! Now I got to see which one it was. Oh, there it is right there.
Honestly, hold on, things are dizzy, spin rapidly. To miss another beat is such a tragedy. Now this moment feels like all eternity. It should feel so comfortable. All life staring to the scene, leaving bad taste in our memories. How can we all find change? It's all in the secrets of the open hearts. Tear it down, there is no need to scream and shout. When everything seems crazy, reflection now. A peace of mind should not include deception's help. It should feel so comfortable. All lies tear into the scene, leaving bad taste in our memories. How can we all find change? It's all in the secrets of the open hearts.
and we're just going to jump right back in. There's no introduction. No. Hey, you're listening to it. Hey, we're back. That's it. That's what you get when H Train is on a cruise. So he is on. So if you guys are wondering where H Train is on a cruise. He's on a cruise from the 9th through the 21st. I don't know where the frick he's cruising to. I don't know if he's cruising around the world or what.
9th through the 21st. Ooh, I'd do a Mediterranean cruise if I was doing that long of a cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where
Like Croatia, and hope it's a Norwegian, not a Carnival or something.
That's a 2-week cruise.
I mean, a Carnival cruise that's 2 weeks long would probably be a lot more affordable. But I'm pretty sure Carnival doesn't go to like Greece and fancy places. Yeah.
Look, kid, let's talk about another subject because I don't want to get in trouble with Carnival Cruise. My goodness gracious. I would never in a million years go to Carnival Cruise. Never. You can't give me a free cruise on Carnival.
Really?
Really? You could not give me a free cruise on
Have
Carnival.
you cruised on Carnival? So
I
like
have.
you're speaking from experience?
Being from Florida, I've
Yeah.
cruised a lot. I've been on a lot of cruise ships. And a lot of people go on cruise ships with their women, their man, or their family for reunion.
Women? Like as a couple.
Like with their man, woman with their man and man with their woman, like couples.
Yeah, oh,
and stuff
gotcha.
like that.
Families, yeah.
Let's stay track with me. And that's what they do and stuff like that. So let's see here. Hey, what's up, Victor? How you doing, brother? Victor sent us a hi at 4:09, and then I just ignored him. Hey, Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Being from Florida, I've been on cruises. A lot of people go for different reasons. I would take a cruise, believe it or not, because of the peace and quiet. I love, and I always got a balcony. So at like 2:00 in the morning or whatever, you're sitting there. I would go out and just listen to. There's nothing but the ocean. That's all you're listening to is the
Yeah, it's a
ocean.
little scary.
Oh, it's just beautiful. And then you're out where there's no lights, so every star is lighting up the
Yeah.
area.
Oh,
And
it's beautiful.
yeah, I like MSC, which or Holland America. Holland America, their motto is "You will never find an amusement park on our ship," and that's pretty cool because it's an older crowd, right? It's not made for
Right.
kids or anything like that. MSC, very very nice. I consider that like a kind of a real relaxing, I've been on Princess of the Sea. I've been on Norwegian and stuff like that. And they're good. They're great ships and stuff like that. There are more things and activities to do on the like Norwegian cruise line.
Right. Maybe
Carnival
because the
cruise
cruises
line?
are a little longer. Like
Carnival,
there's only so many times you can play bingo,
yeah. I mean, a lot of people go for different reasons. Some people go there to drink and get drunk and everything like that.
Yeah.
You're right, because they get the drink package, and drink package is like $800, and you're like,
But I think
"Oh,
it's more, but I think it's definitely more economical to get a drink package, even if you're having one or two, a glass of wine at dinner, or you feel like we got stuck at sea for an extra day. I'm glad we got the drink package because we had bingoed ourselves out. We had watched karaoke to our heart's content.
Okay.
We
wish
were
I-
done. We were
wish I-
full.
You weren't stuck at sea like those people that were like shipping
Oh yeah, on the poop cruise or the poop
cruise
deck,
or whatever they named it.
poop deck
There's a
or
Netflix
whatever.
special if you guys get a chance to see that. There's a Netflix special called The Poop
No,
Cruise,
no, just for one day.
just for one day. Yeah, I wish I could say I feel sorry for you, but I don't. So back to what I was saying, the Carnival cruise, and
Because he didn't go with.
because
That's
I
why.
didn't get a chance to go.
Yeah.
The Carnival cruise was actually really cool. It was Carnival Cruise was my first real cruise ship, and I probably stayed 90% of the time inside of my my little
Room.
cabin. Yeah, a lot of fights, a lot of urban. Best way to say it. I guess I'm being politically correct. Urban, a lot of urbans.
Well, a lot of activities even at resorts, like they're things you wouldn't normally do, right? And so,
Yeah.
I think if you want to go and tie one on, I think you
Yeah,
have to look at your audience and look at who you are going on these cruises with. For those who have not cruised before,
need to
who
go-
are
listen,
thinking about
Here's the
taking,
thing, I don't need to go
look
on a
at
cruise.
reviews. Look at reviews of your cruise
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, I don't need to be. Listen, I'm being honest. I don't need to be on a cruise with my buddy and his wife and they're for a birthday cruise.
Well, a couple of I think it'd be, but you're going to meet people no matter what. On a cruise,
Right, but I don't know. It's just my personal thing. I go on a cruise to relax and chill out.
Yeah.
You know, I see you every day of the week. I don't need I don't need to have you on a cruise with me. You know what I mean? If you're my neighbor.
well, I don't want to be stuck in the same places
Yeah.
as you know.
I like to
and
do
other
things,
people
but
that-
here's my problem. I don't know
Yeah.
how you I don't know how you are, but here's my problem. When I go out and stuff like that, or go visit a country or whatever, I like to be able to do what I want to do. I
Yeah.
don't want to have to be on a schedule of them. So like your
That's-
friend, like I went to Germany, right? Germany, some friends, and we were kind of stuck on their schedule. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there," and all I want to do was like buy a little shirt or something like that. They're like, "Oh, no, this is not this is cheap. This is very cheap. I will take you to where I shop." Okay, motherfucker, I don't have millions of dollars like you do. He took me to Rodeo Drive and bought me a cigar that was $435. Go ahead and finish up that sentence. Go ahead, Andrea.
He was very generous. And we had a great time. Where are you? Where did you disappear to? We were very generous. He was very generous. They were very generous, and we had a great time. But yeah, you're a different traveler than I am.
Yeah, I just want to show y'all. This is called a Daniel. What is it called? Daniel Marshall, 24 karat gold.
You better
cigar.
smoke it. You better smoke it before it goes stale, or else I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
crumple
go
up.
stale.
I'm gonna crumple up that gold, and I'm gonna put it on your fruity pebbles.
Look at this thing. It comes in. This case is probably $400, but look at this. It's a
Yeah.
24 karat gold torpedo cigar
It's
that you're
beautiful.
supposed to listen.
It's
And I'm
beautiful
not.
and
It's
very
not that.
generous, and I know that.
Listen,
you're
I'm not. It's not that I don't appreciate
Mm.
him being generous or anything like that. But if I go somewhere, I want to be able to do what I want to do. Like I want to go look at Dachau.
Have you ever traveled by yourself anywhere?
I have. I just told you. I took my cruises all the time by myself.
Oh, your cruises by yourself all the
Yeah, and I
time.
loved it. I
And-
loved it.
and
I
you
went to
loved-
Jamaica.
Did
I
you
went to
learn about
Jamaica.
yourself while you were traveling like abroad and doing different things on your own?
I've
Did
lived
you learn
all-
about yourself?
Well, yeah, but I lived all over the world, so I learned about myself living all over the world. But I'm always a adventure. I love adventure. And when I went to Jamaica, I sat there and I told the guy, I said, I don't want to go to a tourist destination. I said, I want you to take me where no tourist goes. So he took me. He took me and the two black guys that were with me that were super cool. And he took us to above the waterfall where the locals actually go, because that's where the waterfall starts, and all the tourists are down here. And he said it's better to be down here or up here than down here, because we all play around in here and pee and everything in the water, and then it goes down to where the tourist is. And I'm like, this is why I love locals. Like I want to be adventurous. I want to go out and be adventurous.
Well, hold up though. Speaking of being a local, we're a local here. We're locals in North Carolina, and so we were invited to a birthday party, a 1-year-old and 4-year-old's birthday party, and they live on a farm, right? They have close to 300 acres, and they had a slip and slide that started at the top of the hill, and water was getting pumped from the creek. And
Look at you. You've been in North Carolina too long. The creek.
and and when the water ran out, then I started asking some questions because I didn't realize it was being pumped, all the way up this hill by the creek. And I did notice though that the water was quite tinted, if you will. Nobody got sick afterwards, but I'm pretty sure there was a lot of manure runoff in it.
Well, I mean, if you know what though, those people don't have to ever worry about catching any diseases, because I'm pretty sure their
No.
bodies are immune to it.
Right. But boy, when I told you about that, you couldn't wait up in the shower when you got home.
Let's rinse off that cow manure.
You stayed in an extra hot
How do I
shower.
smell?
You
It's
smelled
called le parfum de manure.
le perfume.
De manure. The manure.
Mhm.
The manure.
All right. So what else you got for it's you and I talking. So you got some cool stories of some veterans you want to share, or some memories or things that kind of happened with you over the last couple of weeks. And trying to jog your memory of something exciting that happened. We
No,
live in
I
North
mean,
Carolina,
Veterans
so
Day,
there's not a lot of
I
exciting things happening, but there's always something happening, and that's what's great.
no, I enjoy, um, I enjoy watching other veterans smile.
Yeah.
I really do. I enjoy, like, the one veteran that we have, she did 30 something years in the United States, Army. She was a former drill sergeant, military police, got out, became a Virginia state trooper, and stayed in the Army Reserves and retired. And her husband passed away not too long ago, a couple of years ago. And she does so much for the community. If it's not the Boy Scouts, it's the local veteran court and treatment court, which is, if a veteran is arrested or something like that, they, and it has to do with either drug related or excuse me, alcohol related,
Right.
she helps them as a mentor and stuff. And she's been a blessing in the community for a long time. And the Hometown Heroes at Hyundai awarded her or gifted her with a brand new Hyundai. And it's a nice little SUV.
Yeah, she was in the parade.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
What's that?
she was in the parade, right?
Yeah, she was in a parade sporting her car, and it was
Yeah.
really neat. It was really neat because she well deserves it, and she's so humble. She doesn't look for a thank you or anything like that, even though we all say, thank you and we appreciate you and stuff. But yeah, really neat because one of my friends is sharing a lot of his old pictures on Facebook, and he's got this long beard and he's got long hair and stuff like that. And I'm looking at these pictures of him, in his uniform in Afghanistan or Iraq or whatever he's posting, and I'm like, that doesn't even look like him. Like, I can't even recognize this guy. So that's
I've seen pictures of you from years ago, and
yeah.
I questioned whether it was the same person too. I mean, it's a different 18-year-old you versus a 54-year-old.
Yeah. Old,
Yeah.
man. Old.
Well, you looked handsome in your uniform. People appreciate it. The kids that we went and supported today and showed up for, which I think that's a big deal to us, is showing up. And you show up in the little things and they
Sometimes it's just being present.
Yeah, showing up.
So, but yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable. I will tell you this. My son-in-law sent me a text message, and even though it was a day late, he sent me a text message and said, "Happy Veterans Day," and that meant the world to me. Really did, because I can't stand him. So, look at your face. Look at your face. Your face is priceless. No, he means well. He does. It's I take that back. Can we edit that? Let's edit that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He means well.
Everybody's raised differently, and you come together as a family, an extended family, and you learn. I think it's important to learn one another, and we just haven't had all the opportunity that we'd like to learn every. Kids are a little farther; they're an hour away, or somebody works a lot, or we have a.
I look at it different. I look at it as, I don't have to sleep with him. I don't have to eat with him. I don't. I look at it different. I get to say hi and give him a hug, and that's it. And see you later. You know what though? He
does his best, and I believe that everybody.
This is what I believe in. He doesn't hit, he doesn't beat, he doesn't cheat, and he doesn't steal. Hey, can't ask for more. Seriously, in today's day and age, I mean, there's so many kids out there and stuff like that. You have to worry about, oh, you okay, honey, or anything like that. I don't have to worry about that. Plus, I think he'd have a black eye before her.
Gosh. Okay. All right. So fall is here. It's chilly.
Fall. We had a cold snap across the whole entire country that went all the way down to Florida.
My parents got snow in Canada the other day. They woke up with
they got snow
breaking
in Colorado,
leaves and
California. Yeah, they got snow everywhere.
Yeah, it's a cold front across the whole United States, it seems. And
before I forget, because we are Veterans Talk, if you're out there listening to us or you're watching our broadcast at a later date or anything like that, Congress did approve. Well, it's always approved, but we did get a pay raise. It will take effect in January. That's across for across the board. So that if you're from the VA, from the DIC, disability, and actual active duty pay, so all went up. So it's like an extra $100 bucks. Yeah, $100 something bucks a month, like $130, I think it is a month or something like that.
And then after taxes, it ends up being 50 cents, but whatever.
We don't pay taxes on VA disability.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Pardon me. Yeah. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, we don't pay taxes for that, but those active duty do. So God
Yeah.
bless y'all. Move to Florida or Texas where they don't take your taxes. Excuse me. So, but yeah, I mean they're moving right along. Looks like. What else has been going on? I don't see anything else. Nothing else.
How did it feel putting on your uniform today?
It felt like I was putting on a girdle. I mean, I don't know how. Listen, taking it off, and ironically, my pants fit better than my jacket. I got bigger in my chest. I think.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's happening in your world?
I got bigger in my chest, so from working.
You've been
out
bowling. You've been bowling on a veterans league, and so your arms are getting bigger.
That's it right here.
Yeah,
Your guns are getting bigger.
Just one.
I'm
just
bulking
one
up in my
arm.
chest. Please, there was a thing of me, and we'll play it after the break, and I'll highlight it because I want to highlight him. But yeah, we had a veteran that was on TV, and he bowls on my league and stuff, and they did an interview with him, and because him and I connect, and we always talk during bowling and stuff like that, while we're waiting to bowl. They were filming a lot of me, and at one point I got up to go bowl, and I went, oh boy, that's a lot of rolls.
Oh,
That's a lot of rolls.
and you weren't talking about the ball rolling down.
Nah.
I mean, you're middle age. Like 50 is still considered middle age, isn't it?
No, it is not. 50 is not middle age. Middle age
What
is
is
like 30 to 40.
Is that
Anywhere in between? Yeah, let me look that up. I'm gonna chat.
Yeah,
GPT
look
that.
up
Go
what
ahead.
Chat GPT what true middle age is. Like what's the average? Like it's hard.
What is
There's
true
so
middle
many
age?
different cultures and genetics in our world. So, some people live longer. Some genetics, genetic makeup, actually you live a little bit longer. And so you could be the cleanest eater and the cleanest and non-drinker and all that kind of stuff.
You're still considered middle age.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
The study found that the younger millennials consider median middle age to be between the ages of 35 and 51.
Oh, I'm on the cusp.
But it says here,
I'm on the cusp.
Yeah, so it says middle age is typically considered to be the period between young adulthood and old age, most commonly defined as age 40 to 60. Though this range can vary, some sources suggest the range is more specifically from 45 to 65. I do not consider middle age to be 65. I consider your ass to be old at 65.
No. I think that's perfect middle age. You know what? And I think middle age, you like that age range, you're really truly living your best life at that point in time, right? There's different times in our lives, whether it's that first career, military, you're traveling, you're having, a family, and people are waiting longer. They should be doing it sooner. I definitely feel that you're living your best life in that age range. Because you have matured and you leave the stuff behind. Don't get caught up in stuff. You have a little bit clearer picture of who you are. And
well, it's like people always ask me. People ask me, do you drink beer? And I say no. And they said, why not? And I lived in Germany for 9 years. That's why not.
Well,
you know what I mean? I don't drive fast.
A beer on occasion, but
but I don't drink like, I get
yeah.
home and I got to have a beer, or I'm outside working and I got to have a beer. It's not like that.
Yeah.
But and it's just the same. It's the same thing. Like, I drove 195 miles an hour on the highway, man. It was all exhilarating. It's figuratively speaking. Don't do that. But it's like, I got all that fastness. I just cruise. I got yelled at for going 65 miles an hour one time.
You're gonna get a life in the fast lane when you do your NASCAR.
I am excited about
ride
that.
along. Yeah, I can't wait to videotape.
You're gonna film that for me so we can put it on here?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I mean, you'll probably go and be too fast. So I probably won't see you. Zoom as you zoom by.
Well, you'll film me while I'm in there with all the gear on and stuff like that. I'll be like, hey.
Well,
in case I
remember
crash,
what happened. Remember what happened when you went horseback riding?
Yeah, they told. Do we have to bring that up? Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying. So So remember what happened when you went horseback riding? You were a little too big for the horse, so they were going to give
I
you
couldn't
a
even say I
mule.
went horseback riding for the first time. They gave me a mule.
Right. So what aren't those guys that drive in the NASCAR? Aren't they little?
Aren't they?
Are
What?
you going to be able to get in and out of that car? Those guys are like the size of our
words-
3-year-old grandbaby.
Words hurt, Andrea.
I'm serious.
hurt,
Are you going to be
Andrea.
able to even get in there?
We're
You're 6'3".
You're listening to Veterans Talk on Military Broadcast Radio. We're going to take a quick break, and we come back. Andrea may or may not be with us in the studio. No. Listen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Veterans Talk on Military Broadcast Radio. Remember, Military Broadcast Radio, we give veterans a voice, and we're here for you, not us, giving veterans a voice. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll have more of the Andrea and Mike show, as I call it now, because this is getting to be absolutely what in the world is going on. I can't believe she just said that. Words hurt, Andrea.
He pulled in his old truck, bed full of tools and some more rust, boots full of dirt and they're all scuffed. You think he didn't have much? Well, he lived just a little bit different. Got nothing but got nothing missing. If you met him, you say it too. He's the richest man I knew. Yeah, he taught me to pray a little longer. Tie your boots, boy, work a little harder. Life's tough, but it's easy when you're smarter. Stay true to yourself, you'll go farther. Love everybody, 'cause one day you might need somebody. And don't you ever try to hurt nobody. Those are just a few things that he taught me. If you want a good life, you gotta live a little. And life's a storm, don't get caught in the middle. Know your worth, boy, don't ever settle. Time heals wounds, just wait, it gets better. Make sure to say yes sir, no ma'am. Look him in the eyes when you shake hands. Don't wait for pain just to say prayers. Just take your time, boy, you'll get there. Yeah, he told me to pray a little longer. Tie your boots, boy, work a little harder. Life's tough, but it's easy when you're smarter. Stay true to yourself, you'll go farther. Love everybody, 'cause one day you might need somebody. And don't you ever try to hurt nobody. Those are just a few things that he taught me. Well, he lived just a little bit different. Got nothing but got nothing missing. And Lord knows that we're missing you. He's the richest man I know.
That was pretty powerful. I like that song. That was a really cool song. All right, I'm going to attempt to present this. I'm going to attempt to do this. So let's try this. Let's see here. I will share my screen and then I will put that in there. That's what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do. Give me 1 second here. Put this right here.
Oh, you're going to share the video.
Yes, because I'm cool like that. All right, here we go. We're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. Just got to let me know if you see it.
I'll let you know.
You see it?
No, I see you.
All right, let's try this again. All right, let's try this. All right, it says share screen. Okay, select a tab. Oh, there it is right there. Got it. Okay, that's why. Ready? Let's do it. Can you see it?
No, still you.
Still me.
Still you.
This is some bull.
Mm.
This is some bull crap. All right, let's try this. All right. It's right here. Oh, that's why.
Ah.
My bad.
Oh yeah. All right. Rewind that.
All right, give me a second.
There we
All right.
go.
There we go.
He's known around the lanes not just for his
Can you
strike
hear it or
count,
no?
but for his spirit. Queen City News anchor Julian Sador introduces us to a veteran who proves that even from a wheelchair, you can still lift others up.
I see people like Buck
Go Army.
who get out here every day and put a smile on other people's face. And yeah, Buck's my hero. He's my hero.
Inside of Woodleaf Lanes in Salisbury, you'll find laughter, competition, and a whole lot of camaraderie. For veterans who come here every week, it's more than bowling, it's belonging.
5, 7, 8. 9.
And at the center of it all is veteran Air Force Sergeant Clarence M. Keziah Jr., but known to everyone simply as Buck.
Oh, Buck's my best friend.
I'm in the game now.
To everyone here, Buck is more than a bowler. He's a reminder of resilience. He lost both of his legs to diabetes, but he never lost his drive to keep moving forward.
The hero part, I really don't consider myself a hero. I do what I do and enjoy it. To know I influenced other people, that really touches me. Knowing that somebody got inspired. I've had several people here even ask,
Can y'all hear it? Can you hear it at all or no?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know.
I know a guy that's in a wheelchair. I need to bring him up here and let him see you bowling.
That determination is something everyone around him not only notices, they respect.
What really makes you understand it is he is a hero. 3 years ago, he let me sit in his wheelchair and try to throw a ball. You guys would not believe how hard that is. I hit the side of his wheels every single time. So Buck is a hero to a lot of people here.
So frame by frame, pin by pin, Buck doesn't just bowl, he inspires. He's proof that the fight doesn't end when the uniform comes off or when life throws a curveball.
Just because you're stuck in a chair, don't mean you have to sit still. It's got wheels on it.
Because for Buck and the other veterans who share the lanes, showing up isn't just who they are, it's who they're sworn to be.
You take that oath to the Constitution that you just laying everything on the line. It could be you be next. I think a lot of them don't think you just go in there and put on a uniform, walk around.
It's truly a brother and sisterhood, and we love each and every one of them. It's about camaraderie, the esprit de corps. It's about being together. We're here bowling in teams against each other, but we're really bowling with each other. It really is a sense of pride.
That's why, in the end, the number of strikes and spares really don't matter for Buck, because a perfect 300 for him is just showing up.
Go Air Force. Aim high.
Queen City News Plus.
So just to give you all a little background, Buck and I have a thing that if I get a strike, he yells "Go Army." That's why at the beginning he said "Go Army." He's wearing his Air Force jacket, and then if he gets a strike, I say "Aim high" because he's Air Force. So, but we have like all the branches. So it was fun. It was quite fun. It was neat to be aired on TV and so on and so forth. But yeah, Buck's a great guy, nice guy, and he's always got a positive attitude. He's always laughing and joking and stuff. So that's really neat.
You think he really wants a 300 though? Would that be a great? It'd be a great game for him, huh?
I'll tell you why he doesn't want 300.
He's a bowler too.
He is. So I just found out that his son also bowls on the league, right? And his son bowls like usually around 300 or something like that. Yeah, his son bowls on the same league, and his son's really good. But he's also humble like his dad. So it's really cool. It is really cool. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. So I thought I'd share that with you all. Is there anything you want to share?
That was a great. I don't bowl.
You don't, but why don't you bowl? It's really dark. It's really dark where you're at.
Oh well, the sun's going down. It's I was never a bowler. It's kind of like a swimming. Like I'm not like a swimmer, you know. My girls are swimmers, and people I love are bowlers, and that's all that matters. And I'll go and I'll support and I'll have a grand time. It's kind of like karaoke. Like I don't sing karaoke, but the people that do enjoy karaoke, I go and I support them.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I'm adventurous, so I'll try anything once, except for karaoke. I'm trying to stay out of prison.
It's karaoke.
I kill some people karaoke. You ever heard me sing?
Bad joke.
Well, you ever, what is
Oh,
bad joke?
I've heard. Oh, I've heard.
Yeah,
Oh, I've
exactly.
heard you sing. All right.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's pretty
Yeah.
bad. It's pretty bad.
Well, it's not bad, but I mean, we all think we sound great.
It's bad.
Until we hit a bad note, and then it becomes very obvious that we should probably. So I sing best in the car, really, when it's really loud and all the windows are open, so the wind is like, like
I sing really good when it's Whitney Houston. Oh, that's it. All right. No,
No,
painful.
no.
It's painful. Huh? Whitney's
All
up
right.
there laughing.
Well, what else is going on for the remainder of the week? We're heading to Charleston, South Carolina.
You have the TMF coming up, Travis Manion.
Yeah, there's a Travis Manion Foundation community summit coming up. There's one in Raleigh, which is 2.5 hours away from us, or there's one in Charleston that's about 3.5 hours away from us. And so we're heading to that. And we're going to do the Charleston. Raleigh.
Do you know what you're going to be doing while you're there?
No idea.
No idea. Picking up trash, painting houses.
Oh, so it's I don't know. I do believe that there is going to be a service project, because there's always some sort of service project. That's one of the foundational things that TMF does, and we come together and we get out of our comfort zone and we challenge each other. And so I know that there's going to be a small service component in the afternoon.
Challenge each other. It's a 3.5 hour ride. That's a challenge enough.
Oh, that's a challenge enough. But there, and it's going to be early because we have to be there at 9.
Yeah. So you got to leave three hours before that. It's 6 or 5.
Oh, yeah, at least
5-ish. At least.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. She's going to be an early morning on Saturday, but that's okay because we're retired and we can sleep in any day.
Yeah,
some people that's their normal time.
I have my counselor that, I asked him today, I go, what is your official title to me? He's like, I'm your therapist. Wow. That escalated. I used to say like counselor, like my counselor, like my LSW, licensed social worker.
Oh, yeah.
He just went straight, I'm your therapist.
LSCW or something.
Yeah, I'm excited. He's going to do some hypnosis therapy, or not hypnosis therapy.
Hypnotherapy.
Cognitive.
Oh, CBD.
Yeah, that's
CBT.
CBT,
Cognitive CBD. CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy.
Yeah, he's going to do that next week, and we're going to try some hypnosis stuff. And he said here it's really cool. So he's like board, like he's the guy who gives people their board license. So he sits on that board of directors or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's really nice. And I told him today, I said, I realize one thing that I like the most about you is that you're human. Excuse me. And what I mean by that is that he doesn't sit there and he doesn't, he said shit today. He was like, oh shit. And I looked at it and I was like, what happened? He said, my dictation was on the whole time I'm talking to you. So everything I'm talking about is being dictated.
Oh,
and he said, I hate that. So, I mean, and just to see that he's normal is kind of cool, but he told me this and it was really neat. He said all that stuff that you see on TV where somebody, hypnotizes somebody to go jump off a building and stuff like that. Right.
Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Like in movies and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like criminal.
Like
criminal
hypnotizes somebody to do bad things. That's called brainwashing.
Yeah. So that is not that can never happen. And the reason is because in our cognitive mind, somewhere in the back, whatever, if like he said, for example, if I was to tell you that, don't breathe.
Oh,
Stop. To don't breathe. What do you got?
Amazon.
Oh, Jesus. So it's
Eva.
Go ahead. You're good. You're good. So he said, "There's a mute
one
button.
alarming.
If you look at your name, there's a mute button. You can mute yourself."
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. No worries. So yeah. So he said that like if I tell you don't breathe anymore. Right, you need to breathe to live. Your mind will take out the don't, and you'll still breathe.
Yeah.
So he said there's nothing like that. There's nothing, whatever. He said you can't. But he said the hypnosis and stuff like that. He says it does work. But more importantly, it's training your brain.
So are you going to be doing cognitive behavioral therapy, or are you going to do hypnotherapy?
A little bit of both. So I'm excited.
Okay, yeah.
Excited to see
I
what's
just did
gonna happen.
hypnotherapy for the first time. I believe in a long time. I felt like once I was there, I knew I had done this before. And so I did a little hypnotherapy later this, or like the latter part of the week. Actually, no, sorry. We're only on Thursday, so I did it on Monday.
Well, here's the other thing that he told me. He said like if I was trying to hypnotize you to stop doing something like don't smoke anymore, your brain automatically takes out that don't. Your brain automatically washes that away. So you're going to smoke. Right after I hypnotize you or try to hypnotize you, the only thing your brain's hearing is smoke, smoke, smoke.
Yeah. So did he give an example? Like instead, what you're going to hear is anytime you get the urge to smoke, you're going to want to pick up a cheese cracker and slice some cheese and eat that cheese cracker. And so every time, that's basically what it is.
So he said he has to be very, very, when he's doing it and stuff, he has to be very, very careful.
Yeah. So like he can't say like it would be like it'd be funny though if he said, anytime you get the urge to smoke, you're going to want to jump on your right leg. And you'll hop around like a bunny rabbit, and you might meow like
anytime. Here's what I couldn't be a hypno. I'd be like, anytime you have the urge to smoke, take out a hammer and smack yourself in the nuts with it really hard.
Really? What is this? I don't know if I'm prepared for Veterans Talk Radio. Is this what veterans kind of
This
do?
is the military, girl. This is military. Welcome to military.
I know, but it's like
that's
what your conversation.
I know, but
I don't know if I'm ready for man conversation.
Yeah, this is.
I don't think you want to do that either with a hammer. I mean,
smack myself.
but I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
I mean that's. How do you quit?
Yeah.
So I quit smoking cold turkey many years ago. So
I never quit smoking. I never started.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And you know what? I just want to let you know.
What does that say? Oh, I don't have my glasses on. So what does it say?
It's official. You're awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't worry. I'm part of Department of Homeland Security.
Hide your Mexicans, ladies and gentlemen. Hide your illegals.
No. I mean, just don't come into the country illegally.
You came in legally.
I came in legally. It took many years. It didn't
How long
cost
did it
tons
take
of
you
money.
to-
I didn't have to hire some like attorney. I just filed the proper paperwork.
How long did
and
it
yes,
take?
was
How long did it take for you to become an American citizen?
a little bit different route. So I was a conditional permanent resident for at least 14 months. And then when I was granted my permanent residency, that's when I was able to leave the country. So that's the kicker, right? Is you can't leave the country while you're, unless there's something emergent, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to ask for permission. And
When you say leave the country, you can't even visit another country? Or you
no,
just
I couldn't leave to go home to Canada.
Really? You have to
Yeah.
stay here?
You have to stay in the country. Yeah.
What kind of bootleg crap is that? Are you serious?
And then once I became a permanent resident, and then I was able. So that permanent resident is that green card. Green card is really just for working, I believe. And then I could be wrong. It's been many, many years. And then in 2014, I became a U.S. citizen.
So how long did it take? 2014.
But I think you only have to. I think it's only 5 years that you have to be a permanent resident before
Did you say 2014?
Right.
10
So
years.
yeah. Well, no. So it doesn't take 10 years. It was because I came in 97, right? And so and applied in 97. So for 5 years, I think 5 years after you're a permanent law abiding.
Yeah, I think it is 5
permanent
years.
resident.
Yeah,
You
I kinda
have to
strike that 5
prove, whatever marriages and children, and there's a whole rigmarole that you have to do. And back then, it was photocopying pictures that you had developed. Nothing was digital. So that was always fun. And then making copies and sending certified mail. And
Do you think that I forgot what question I was going to ask. It just went out my head. I was going to ask you about immigration. Do you think?
So I think
that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
think?
okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you think that somebody who comes to this country legally gets their resident alien card, right? They're able to work
if they're eligible,
right. So they're they get their resident alien card and stuff like that. And they're able to work and all that, and they join the military. Do you think they should be fast tracked to being a U.S. citizen? So they
Well,
came
they
here.
can't join,
they-
but they can't join the military without being a U.S. citizen. So
No,
there's
incorrect. Incorrect. They can join without being a U.S. citizen.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Why would you want somebody from another country to fight for your country when they might have an allegiance to another country?
Well,
Why is that allowed?
Well, I understand that, but if they're a permanent resident alien, I mean they're permanently living in the United States, so they're essentially a U.S. citizen, anyway,
Right.
if you will.
But
Or
to
they're on
meet
that
that,
path. They're
so
on
to
that
meet
path.
that criteria, though, you have to, either have married somebody and still be married to somebody. You have to, so you'd have to be in. If I remember correctly, it has to be minimally 5 years to be a permanent resident before you can apply for your citizenship. So I would want somebody to at least be here, law-abiding, tax-paying, all the same parameters of anybody else joining the military. You need to be here for at least 5 years. And then or more, because it's only 5 years at a permanent resident. It took 14 months for me to get my permanent residency, I think. And then at that point in time, it potentially could be like another 7 years, right? Depending on the lineup in front of you.
Well, here's what I'm reading right now online. It says, serving in the military, right, provides a pathway to citizenship, often with expedited and special provisions for non-U.S. citizens, non-citizens serving service members and veterans. So if you're from I've met so many people from Nigeria, from Germany. I've met it all over that join the military, right?
Right.
And so the expedited process, they can apply for naturalization under special provisions of the Immigration and Nationality Act, INA. They reduce waivers, right? Which I think are great things. I mean, you're here's the thing. You are literally putting on a uniform and putting your life on the line for a country that you came to, right? That you believe in, right? You're not trying to change anything like that. I'm not saying they're going to basic training going, I want to wear a job because it's my religion.
Yeah.
Right. Your religion is your religion, right? Stop shoving it down everybody else's throat. We don't need it.
Well, religion isn't a part of that scenario.
Right.
But.
Right. But I'm just saying, if you're literally joining the military to serve this country and all that you believe that it believes in and that it stands for, then I think absolutely it should be a pathway.
I think there's different parameters though. Every case is different. So here's the situation that I dealt with the Immigration and Naturalization Service. Every case is so different.
Yeah, true that.
So every time we moved, I sent a letter to the local office letting them know that this was our location, updated pictures. This was that we're going to be here until this time. And
there's
then
a picture of me at Walt Disney World.
But every time I crossed the border, I always had to have a notarized letter, even though I was because I'm bringing my American children into Canada. And so I had to have a notarized letter, and I would go to INS. So it would show, and then even after my late husband passed, I could no longer have letters, right? So I had to carry his death certificate with me.
That's
I was questioned and stuff. So, I think it depends. I always have more information than not enough, right? And so it's you're prepared. So back to that is, I think that every situation is so different from the next. Yeah, there's lots of fire trucks going on. But but every situation is so different. So do I think that for some that it would be a wonderful thing? Absolutely. Do I think it's for everyone? No, but not everybody makes it through boot camp anyways.
Right. No, I agree. Not everybody makes it through boot camp.
So I think that the whole question in general is such a minuscule amount of people coming from Nigeria, Germany, like all these different countries coming to America. They have to be here for a certain time. They have to meet the qualifications to time wise, they have to be here legally. They have to be law abiding, no drug, like they have to still meet the same qualifications as an American an 18-year-old American citizen.
Yeah. One of the things, comments in our Into the Weeds podcast, wrote, I served with several non-U.S. citizens, and I did too. And it's, and listen, they served with distinction, honor in Iraq, just like I did, right? There was no back and forth. I know we're worried about all these, immigrants coming into the country and stuff like that, and sleeper cells and all that good stuff, like infiltrating us and stuff like that. But I will tell you this: somebody comes here legally and joins our military and goes through basic training,
Right.
and gets inducted into the military, especially Marines, Army, stuff like
Yeah.
that. They're wanting to do it. They're there for a
Absolutely.
reason.
Their
And it's
heart's in it.
their heart and everything like that. So I say
Yeah.
absolutely. After
So I would
after
say
the 3
in
years
that,
of the United States military, push them to the front of the line.
yeah, in that circumstance, absolutely. Would it be a question for me? Did they serve in the military in their own country? What did they do in their own country? Like, I would hope that there'd be a few more questions asked.
Yeah, and that's something that bothers me is that we don't we can fingerprint them here, but our fingerprints are, listen, somebody's from
Unless you're on Interpol.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's from Africa and they murdered 17 people, and his name is, and he comes over here, he goes, my name is John Smith, and they fingerprint him, and there's no record, nothing like that. He's got all the proper documents from whatever country he's from, third world country he's from, that they can get
Right.
fake documents everywhere on every corner.
I mean, even take it, it doesn't have to be a third world country. It could be from Canada. Would I have been eligible? So what you're saying is, if I had years ago decided I wanted to join the military, I should have been able to, as a permanent resident, I should have been able to join the military if I so chose before I became an American citizen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're
So, I mean,
here,
even for myself,
you're
case in
here
point.
legally. You're here
Yeah.
legally. You got a social security number. You're allowed to work and stuff like that.
And I went through boot camp, and I actually,
absolutely. I
was
think you should be
Andrea,
Yeah.
like you're it.
You're it. You're going.
We
front of
want
the line.
you.
Front of
We
the line.
want you.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
They don't say that anymore?
No,
They don't say that we want you.
They have people banging on their door. I can't find a job. I need a job. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flip flopped. It was like before it was like, we want you as a new recruit, and yeah.
Well, yeah. Now it's, we want you, but
But
I
you
mean,
gotta-
I think,
you gotta score
hey,
something.
you know what? I think to be the best of the best, whether you're military, whether you're a teacher, whether you're law enforcement, whether you're a mom,
Yeah,
stay-at-home
I agree.
mom, whether you are, a garbage picker, be the best at whatever you are meant to be. Whether you're a historian, whether you're, whatever job is out there, whatever, career you're meant to be the best at it. And it's probably going to be for a short period of time, in a blip in your lifetime, but you'll learn about yourself, you'll gain some new skills, and on you go to the next.
On to the next.
Military wasn't your first job. What was your first job?
I mean, well, it wasn't. My first job was Arby's,
Arby's. Mine
Yeah.
was McDonald's.
and I got fired from Arby's.
Oh, harsh.
Yeah, my manager was my brother's best friend, and they went to the beach that Saturday, and I wanted to go, and I didn't know that my brother's friend Tom, who was my manager, was going to be there. So I called in sick, said I wasn't feeling good that day,
Yeah.
and my brother went to the beach, so I rode my bike to the beach, and they were all sitting there playing football, and he saw me. He's like, "Turn in your stuff when you come in on Monday." I got fired from Arby's. What kind of bull crap? I ain't even got a hookup. I thought my brother would hook me up and be like, "Oh, come on, Tom, give him a break." Nope. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Donald Trump, you're fired. You're listening to Veterans Talk with yours truly, Magic Mike, and Andrea, the beautiful Andrea, my co-host. And we will be back next week. Thursday is Thanksgiving, right?
No, the week after.
The week
is
after. So we'll be
Thanksgiving.
back next week. But the week after that, we won't be back. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is
All right.
correct.
That is correct. So as always, thank you for listening to us. And it's always a pleasure. Thank you to Into the Weeds podcast. If you're not watching, Military Broadcast Radio has a plethora of shows. And as always, at Military Broadcast Radio, we're here to serve. How does that go again? I was hoping you were going to be able to catch that.
Oh,
Military Broadcast Radio. We're here for you, not us,
what's important to you is important to us.
on Veterans Talk. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Justice Jackson, they captured Hermann Goring alive.
Tell me about him. He's the face of the Nazis. I'm gonna put Goering on trial.
Never escapes the hangman's noose.
Very sure of yourself.
No man has ever beaten me.
Goering has to fall.
You don't just have to win, you have to be flawless.
You're walking into a trap.
Knowing what we know now, would you still follow Adolf Hitler?
Rated PG-13. Now playing only in theaters.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.